I'm Jim Check here watching Kelowna Now. Today with me, special guest sitting in for Chloe Cameron with the Big White Snow Report, the big celebrity himself, Michael J. from Big White.
Yeah, unfortunately, Chloe's got bronchitis.
Yeah,
I said you go to Whistler, you're going to catch something, and certainly she came back. She came back with something, so she's doing okay. Just a couple of days of bed rest, but really nice to be with you and be on this channel on this very special day where Team Canada's playing Team USA in hockey.
You got the jersey on already? You're getting ready to hit all the pubs up there and the restaurants tonight, I guess?
I'm a little superstitious. I'll tell you that. This is after Saturday's game. I wore red for Saturday. I wore this on Monday. You know that winning jerseys stay on. You don't wash them. You don't do anything. When it wins, you hang it back on the wall. And the next time, I guess, will be the Olympic Games. And hopefully I'll put on a gold medal jersey.
So there's the ultimate day. You can go skiing all day, and then you can put your jersey on, and you can head out to many places that have the big screens playing at Big White, I guess.
Yeah, we're just coming to the end of USA President's Week. About 50% of our accommodation right now are people from America. And, lots of people from the UK, people from Eastern Canada that extended their holiday, the Ontario Family Day, the Manitoba Family Day. Wow. We see lots of people, vacationing with their kids, and still lots of Aussies in the room. And then, the Australian staff. So we've got over 400 Australian staff in the resort. And of course, they're going to be barracking and cheering for Canada. So the atmosphere is unbelievable up at the resort with the snow and everything right now. Locals that actually have condominiums up on the mountain, we see a lot of people now commuting that are staying on the mountain, enjoying, a day of skiing or a half day of skiing. And with the internet connections that we have up there with fiber optic now, they're working from the mountain or they're commuting early in the morning because it's now a busy road 24/7. Our first shuttle bus leaves at 4:00 in the morning.
Wow.
For the airport, to get people back east, because that first flight out east goes at 6 a.m. in the morning. And we're having a great season, and that's, I want to say it's great marketing. You know me, Jim. It's always, blame everything good on the marketing guys. Mother Nature and snow. Yeah, the difference between last Saturday and Sunday was 10 centimeters of snow. 2,100 people. Sunday became our second busiest day in our history. We missed the busiest day, which was December 30th, 2016, by 31 guests.
Wow.
So it's snow that makes all the difference.
Yeah, and a beautiful blue sky down here in the valley floor today. How is it looking up there?
Yeah, it's good. The other thing that we do is we spend a lot of time and energy on grooming. And that's really one of the difference makers of Big White Ski Resort. We have a fleet of 8 cats that go out every night. 2 of them are winch cats. So that's a cable that hooks onto one cat. So it can literally pull it up the hill and it can push snow up the hill and runs like Born to Run or Powder Gulch, those great groomed double black diamond and black diamond runs that people love. We do those when the snow's right. And so last night we groomed about 61 runs on the mountain, which is just over 50% of the runs. We try to do all the green runs and half of the blue runs every night and a couple of black diamonds. So the grooming's fantastic. Again, a top up of snow, 6 centimeters over the last 24 hours. So about 30 centimeters in the last 7 days. So things are topping up. Things are good. We're very happy with what's going on, and the feedback is all good. And we've got some surprises coming up. And for your viewers and listeners, it's that ticket price is always the best online. People ask me, where do I get the cheapest ticket? You buy that online. For a great example today with the PAL card, you save $117 today if you were to buy the PAL card than walking up to the ticket window. And people ask me all the time, they try to catch me out. These locals never need to pay full price. It's true. It's absolutely true. You never need to pay full price. There's always a deal for you, and it's normally online.
Yeah, bigwhite.com and everything online, including all the events that are there, including accommodations, everything. You can save money by booking online at bigwhite.com.
Yeah, and that gives you a good idea of what's happening around the resort. What a lot of people might not know, March 4th to March 14th, we have the World Championships Para Snowboard Cross. So these are disabled athletes, similar to the Invictus Games. They just weren't fighters in the war or first responders or whatever. These are para athletes from around the world are coming for only the second time in our history to Big White Ski Resort for the World Championships. So there will be, I think it's 14 different countries over the 10-day period at Big White, and that's in Telus Park. That's our snowboard cross course. And of course, those courses are designed by Flynn Seddon. He's a local here. He's the president of BC Snowboard Association. So it's going to be a real good time. And if you want to see up close Olympic athletes, the World Championships for para snowboard cross is really cool.
Yeah. This weekend, anything going on other than tonight? Obviously, the big game, but then Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Well, the thing for the locals is always those different events that we have at the local pubs and restaurants. And I'm going to say it's the start of spring because it's going to be warm down here in the valley. Well, it's if it's sunny, you're outside. Sunscreen is a must at this time of year. You've got to protect your skin in the mountains because that sun hitting off the snow, it can burn you really quick. So get the kids and mums and dads, put the sunscreen on. And of course, Saturday night is always our traditional fireworks. We don't talk about that a lot. It's people, that are coming up, stay for the fireworks. It's at 8:15 every Saturday night. This is a big fireworks display. We spend a lot of money every Saturday night on fireworks. Some nights we just color up the clouds because it's low clouds. But boy, on a clear day, it's really worth being on the skating rink, the highest skating rink in Canada. It's free. The gondola is free. And you can just really enjoy an early dinner, watch the fireworks, and then head down to the valley.
Recommend reservations for tonight, I imagine, at the restaurants that you're trying to get into, the pubs?
Yeah, it's always a good idea. Snowshoe Sam's and Sopra, that's owned by, B&A is a familiar term that people will realize down in the valley here. It's doing really well, a great new Italian restaurant. You're always going to need a reservation there. Black Diamond, Derek Ross, the one that owned Derek Steakhouse, he has the Globe. You're going to need reservations there. The Woods, it's our owner's old house that we've turned into a restaurant, and the Bull Wheel, the Smokehouse down at Fourth Ace. These are all good places. Death Valley Day Lodge, you probably won't need a reservation there. It's a big day lodge, can hold 400 people. It's the biggest screen on the mountain. And if you want to come up for, to stay the night, I'm really encouraging those that want to get a spring break getaway. When the kids are out of school on March break, you got to get in now. We're already at 84% occupancy. So you might not get the 5-day stretch. We might have to move you a couple of times, but I can assure you there's nothing better with the kids than sitting on a chairlift and just having a good time in the snow. We're only open till April 6th, so take advantage of it.
There you go. You might have to switch that jersey for a referee's jersey for tonight, though. There'll be a lot of American beer.
It's funny because most of our viewers from America are from Washington State, and it's a blue state. They're look, skiers and snowboarders, especially ones that come to visit us in Canada, what the Canadian hospitality is like. Yeah. It's just a lot of fun. And when there's nachos and beers and chicken fingers and chicken wings involved, I just think that it's the most fun that you can probably have at 5,500 feet above sea level, watching Canada play America.
A good Canadian beer or an American beer will bring people together no matter what. in the pubs there with the chicken wings. Anyway,
absolutely true.
Sounds like a great night tonight. It'll probably be exciting for sure. Obviously, we're all hoping for Team Canada to win, but I think it'll be a great game regardless.
Yeah, it doesn't remind me of my junior hockey days because I was never a great hockey player, but I played junior hockey in Jasper. And in Jasper, when you got selected to the hockey team, they would find you a job. And I'm talking 1979 here. And I could be a brakeman on CN Rail, or you could go work at Marmot Basin. And of course, I picked Marmot Basin. It was my first job at a ski resort, and I've been doing it ever since. So that hockey's, in my DNA. I grew up in Winnipeg. I'm the youngest of 6 boys. We always had a rink in our backyard. It's truly the Canadian thing to do. And we're certainly proud of Team Canada. And I think we're going to have a great day today.
Well, there you go. That's our weekend snow report. And again, the best advice there is to book something for that March springtime and have some fun with your family up at Big White.
There's always a deal for the locals.
There you go. Thank you for joining us today, Michael J., the celebrity from the mountain. And we thank you for watching Kelowna Now.